guys. So it's been a little bit since we've put up a video. Life happens, so we're gonna start trying to get back into the swing of things. But we're gonna introduce a new project to the channel. Back in July, I wrecked my bike. I'll throw in a video or a couple pictures or something here. I was rear-ended. Bike was fully covered. I walked away with some road rash, but I always wore my helmet, had pants, boots, all that. But the bike had full coverage on it, so I got paid out. Put half of it towards paying the bike off, which bike's paid off. But I still had some extra money left over. So right here is what we have for the replacement of the bike. Without further ado, let's check it out. It's a 2000 single cab long box, 5-speed. I like this idea with the toolbox and then the soft cover. It is a work truck model, so manual locks, manual windows. Right there, you'll see we got a 5-speed. Interior isn't super bad. I mean, it could use a good cleaning, but hell, I think most of our vehicles could use a good cleaning. So we'll get to the bread and butter. Main reason why I bought this truck, because if it was a 4-cylinder, nah, I wouldn't have bought it. If it was a V6, I would have strongly considered it, because it's cool. But it's a 5.3. It's a little tight. Looks like we got most of the stuff here for air conditioning if I ever wanted to put it in. If I remember right, it's a Truck Norris Stage 2 V2 cam. Transmission's an NV3500. And it has a welded 7.5-inch 10 bolt. These are Camaro stock Steelies on some spacers. The body, at least the driver's side, is not pretty. We got a dent up here, whatever that is. A couple more dents. Rust on the rocker, whatever. Rust on the cab corner, not terrible. Rust there. And whatever happened there, I couldn't tell you. Because, well, that was before me. And we got Bondo. This side isn't nearly as bad. But let's hear what it sounds like. Because it's been a little while since I started it. And maybe we'll take it for a little drive. Alright, so let's see here. No parking brake. Fired right up. As far as I know, it doesn't leak anything. Little belt noise. Boy, is it pig rich. it's on a stock ECU, current performance swap harness, so all the gauge everything in the gauge cluster works, all of it. Gas gauge, oil pressure, voltage, temp, all of it. The tach and the speedo. The speedo is off because 18-inch Camaro Steelies, but that can be easily changed. So I think really soon here I want to change over to a Holley. It's so much easier. It keeps throwing a PO300 multiple cylinder misfire. I think the knock detection is too sensitive, and it then just throws a random multiple cylinder misfire. It definitely needs to be retuned because it's just stupid rich. You roll into it and it's just cloud of soot. But it does run and drive pretty decently the way that it is. I drove it probably 2.5 hours home, and it never skipped a beat, not a once. But the biggest thing is it needs to be put on a Holley. There's a lot of guys that make the stock ECU stuff work for them. That's great. But I want this thing to be a rowdy street truck. I want to go out and, for lack of a better terms, just go out and beat it and have fun and just go wild. Not necessarily, I'm not even going to say wild. Go out and have a good time with it within the law. Remember, within the law. But it's a fun truck just to drive. This is my fourth S10. My third round body style, the square body that I have now being the only square body that I've ever had. And I just love these trucks. I just love them. They're easy to work on. There's so much you can do. If you want to go drag racing, you go drag racing. If you want to have a fun street truck, you can have a fun street truck. There's parts everywhere for them. It's just, and a lot of them can still be had cheap, clean. This truck, the way that it sits right now, I have $4,400 into it. It's to me, it is almost perfect. It needs different wheels. It needs a different rear end. It needs a Holley. And maybe boost. Boost would be a lot of fun, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I do have some decently big plans for this truck in the very near future, and all I have to say is I hope all of them work out, and who knows, maybe you guys will see it come 2025 out doing drag week.